Welcome to the Outspot Show. I'm your host, Jessica Lanice. In celebration of Siblings Day, on today's show, we'll be discussing how siblings have an effect on how we handle relationships. After, with Easter coming, we will reminisce some of our Easter experiences growing up and playing a fun game that we can do as adults. But first, let's go to my co host, Camille J, who will discuss how siblings have an effect on how we handle relationships.
So today we are talking about something that most of us can't stand, but can't live without either: our worst enemies and our best friends. We hate them, but we love them at the same time: our siblings. As much as you don't like to admit it, having siblings plays a huge part in our growth as individuals. According to a study cited by the Columbus Dispatch, kids who have siblings have a better understanding of how to deal with people and social situations. As your co collaborators and co conspirators, your siblings are not only your confidants, but also your role models as well. They teach you how to relate to your peers, work with the team, and handle long term and intimate relationships. And in regards to mental health, kids who can connect with their brother and sister and go through life together are more equipped to tackle harder situations, the BBC reported. I mean, you have been playing together, got in trouble together, bailed each other out of those crazy situations for years. So, believe it or not, siblings look to each other to solve problems and conquer issues. Remember that time y'all were sneaky and did that thing you weren't supposed to do? And you guys had to figure out a way how to hide it from mom and dad? That's it right there. Problem solving skills on 100. And if you're in the oldest sibling club, like me, check this out. According to a recent study conducted by Live Science, they found out that older siblings usually have a higher IQ than the younger brother or sister. I mean, we are the first child. We learned from our adults around us before the rest of you munchkins were even born. So take that, younger siblings. However, studies did show younger siblings are more competitive. I mean, that's because you guys trying to keep up with us firstborns. We set the bar high. I know. So even though we live to give each other hell, I'm sure deep down we love each other. I mean, we're stuck together for life anyway, so we might as well. Let's go over to my co host, Jessica Lanice, to see her thoughts on these statistics.
So, Camille, these statistics were very interesting, and as both of us being older siblings, I think we, have a lot of responsibility and, of how we, I guess, mentor our siblings.
Definitely. I'm kind of like the mom, like the second mom, because I am the oldest, and it's a big age gap between me being the oldest and the youngest. And I think in general, you're the oldest, and then these are like kind of like your kids.
Kids,
Like
right?
they're like, all right, make sure, can you go make sure someone's got their homework done, or pack their lunch, or do whatever. So you do develop that nourishing factor. So I think that's good. But at the same token, you do want to make sure that your siblings can kind of be like your friends too.
Right.
I feel. I guess I know that's not true with everybody,
Right.
but I think, I mean, they should be. Like you grow up together, and you guys are stuck together for life, so you might as well. I guess it depends on the age
Well, how many
gap.
siblings do you have?
I'm the oldest of three, so there's four of us all
Okay.
together.
All girls,
All
boys?
girls. A
Okay.
house full of girls.
So I have two siblings, but we actually grew up in two separate households. So it's kind of different, I guess, from how you probably were raised
Right.
because you had your siblings in the same household. So I guess what were some of the things that you guys gone through as growing up together and having each of you guys have like a different age gap?
Yeah. So it's like a 3 year age difference, and like a 5 year age difference, and then like an 8 year age
Wow.
difference. Between me and my sister, we have 3 years apart. So we grew up like getting in trouble together as kids. We're both toddlers misbehaving, and then we're like adolescents misbehaving. So I definitely think that we grew up like friends and enemies. Of course,
Okay.
like they're similar in age, so there's times where we're fighting, getting in trouble, and then there's times where we're like best friends. But what I like to have with my siblings is always like siblings against parents.
Okay.
So between all of us, me down to the youngest, it's always like, all right, you, what do we need to do against mom and dad? Like it's always us together versus them. So I like that connection, and I think just growing up together, you develop that like that's your team, your squad.
Right. So did you come up with that idea? Like, okay, it's us against them, or
I mean,
it
I'm the
happened?
oldest, so I had to set the tone. Like oldest kids set the tone. But so how is it for you having siblings but not living with them?
Okay, so I do live with my younger sister. She's 17 now. So what happened is, since she's 17, I'm 27. It's like a big age
Right.
gap. So when she was a baby, I was already out running around with my friends.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really like home just like with her all the time compared to how it was with you. So I'm like pretty much an adult. And then I have my younger brother. He's 21. So we kind of did grow up a little bit. He lives with my dad, but we barely saw each other. So it's just more of whenever we're together, that's when we're like, I guess it kind of would be similar to where you had your siblings. So if you guys got in trouble together, everyone is in trouble. So I kind of did
Yeah.
experience that, but it wasn't like a consistent thing. It would just be like once in a blue. So it's most definitely different being the oldest sibling, and I guess setting the tone of everyone. But both my siblings, they're like two different individuals. Like you wouldn't even think that they're related to me. Like what I love about them is that they're very, free. They're do what they want, and I mean I'm like that too. But I guess I'm just more structured in a way.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of wish that I did grow up with my siblings, and I think that I wish that we were a little bit more closer in age, so that we can have the experiences that you guys have. Like it was two separate households,
Yeah.
and it's like a big age gap, so I didn't really get to spend that much time with them.
And I think like every dynamic is different, but what I do think is important as siblings is you do, like we said earlier, they do help create those they help with the problem solving. They help with, learning how to deal with people in different situations, because it's like you have someone that you have to get along
Right.
with. So no matter the different personalities or whatever, you have to find some way to get along with them and to, do whatever you have to do.
Right.
So there's definitely some times where we had to figure out, like, hey, so what? It does help with problem solving, because like, yo, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna sneak this away from mom and
Right.
dad, or how are you gonna save me from getting in trouble or whatever? I mean, it wasn't always like that. There have been some times where we've been snitching on each other.
Oh yeah.
A little once or twice, but I think it's good because you get to develop that. Like you get to see different situations. You have to deal with different personalities. So I think it's cool. I'm grateful for
Right.
having them, even though they're annoying sometimes.
Well, I guess for me, it's more like I'm their mentor. So if they do ever go through something, it's like I already experienced it, so I can give them advice. But for us to go through it together, it's like I
Yeah.
never experienced that.
Right.
So, but I guess it's a good thing. Like, we do have that age difference where I can, I already know what you're thinking. I know what you're trying to do.
Been there,
So,
done that.
exactly. So it's like I can either get them through it, or I'd be like, don't do that because I know this is what's going to happen because I already gone through
Right.
it. So,
And I mean, that's great to be like the mentor, but what's different between, so that's like our take as being the oldest.
right.
And then there's like, so my sisters, we have the middle child, and like the middle child syndrome, who's like stuck in the middle, and like they don't get as much attention. They feel left out, and that
Right.
definitely has happened. I've seen it. Like they feel left out because the older kid gets attention, and then the younger child gets attention, and they feel like what they're doing is not enough, so they have to fight for the parents' attention. And then there's definitely the youngest child syndrome, when they're
Spoiled,
babied. Yeah.
yes.
Don't know how to look for nothing. Don't know how to do anything. When I look at them and I'm like, I was doing all that by myself already. Like, I was 12 and I was cleaning the whole house, and you don't even know how to wash a dish.
Right.
Because they don't have to.
Right, but don't you think that also is our parents too? Because I noticed that with my siblings as well. So there's a lot of things I'm like, well, by your age, I was able to do this, or
Yeah.
mom or dad doesn't treat you
Yeah,
guys the same way that they treat
They get
me.
away with murder.
I think it's like when your parents have the first child, they're like, okay, I got through this one. Now I'm gonna let you guys, the rest of them.
Even now, my sister gets in trouble in school, whatever. She called me, can you speak to your sister? Because I'm like, so before
Like,
you used to get on me. Now it's me. Like they pass it on to me. But it's cool. And what I think it is, though, I definitely feel that it's like preparing me for my own family. I definitely am not too nervous. I'm actually excited about like starting my own family because I feel like I do have some type of experience. I mean, it's definitely nothing like having your own kids,
Right.
but so, I think it's cool in that aspect as well.
Well, I guess I'm in reverse. Like, I don't think I want any kids because I guess I never had that environment of me raising them really. So to me, I'm like, no kids. I don't want that responsibility. Like, it's
It
too
is a
much.
huge
Because even with
responsibility.
growing up with my sister and brothers, like when there were times when I did have to watch over them, I kind of like, I want to go out. Like, I want to do this and that.
Just make sure you stay alive, okay?
Right, exactly. Stay alive. But with that, I think that's what makes me different as well of how I am. Like, I don't think I want any kids. I don't know. We'll see what happens
We'll
in
see.
the future.
Hey, I'm Camille J.
And I'm Jessica Lanice.
And we're your two favorite hosts from the L Spot Show.
And we want you to tune in with us every Thursday at 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. on Brooklyn Free Speech.
Discovering new beauties in our community, I brought you to 3 Black Cats, where we're going to get to know 3 sisters who are living their dreams as restaurant owners. This July, they opened this cozy contemporary eatery right here in Brownsville, where they were raised. So I'm here at 3 Black Cats with owners, Iona and Diana. And I know everyone's been wondering, because I've been wondering too, how did you get the name 3 Black Cats?
Well, we wanted to make sure that it was extremely obvious that this was a Black-owned business, and it's owned by 3 Black sisters, and sometimes cats represent females and women, so we had to add that to the name, 3 Black Cats.
Oh, that's so cute. So why Brownsville? Why did you guys, out of all the places here in Brooklyn, you guys open your business here?
We wanted to make sure first that we were raised here in Brownsville, and we know how hard and how difficult it is to grow up in a community like this, and we want to be a part of the change that's happening here in Brooklyn overall. So we want to bring that change that's happening in Brooklyn right here to our neighborhood that we grew up in.
And how has this restaurant been a part of making the neighborhood a better place?
You want to answer that? Well, it's now like the go-to place for everybody in the neighborhood to just come and do work. We have free Wi-Fi. Everyone, it's like the meetup place. We have the kids that come here, so they're kind of getting off the street and they come here. They meet up. They do homework. They get on their laptops and things like that. So.
I know people come here and have like their conferences. You guys have internship opportunities. I see people in here right now, like, in groups getting their work done together. It's really like a heart of like Brownsville where people could just come and gather and like get everything across.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree?
Absolutely. Just a couple of days ago, we had an art show for PSIS 323, where the young people displayed their artwork that they've been working on for months. They invited their parents and their friends by to come and see it. And there's really no place where the people and the students could display their beautiful art pieces. So we're just so happy to be here in our community to give back in that way.
So other than a place where people come and gather, it's also a place where we come and get our stomachs full with amazing food. So tell me about your menu. Like, how did you guys come up with like everything that's on there? Because my favorite, the chicken and waffles, are amazing.
Right. So there's nowhere in the neighborhood that sell chicken and Belgian waffles.
Okay.
So we definitely put that on the menu because it's nowhere to find along the area. We kind of wanted it to be light, not too heavy and not too expensive. So that's why we have our mac and jerk and our paninis and our salads. So we have something for the vegetarian eaters, we have something for the meat eaters, and we just wanted to stick in, to like a daily budget where everybody can just pop in for lunch.
Right, and you guys also have like healthy options. I know I've had the smoothie here, and people were coming in and out for the cake. So how's that cake? Because everyone's been talking about it.
Well, the cakes, I've been doing cakes for about 5 years now before we opened the shop. So everybody loves the cakes. It's one of the big reasons why we had to open the cafe. We really focus on the cake. So we do specialty cakes for all events. And people love it.
So where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? Do you guys want to open other locations or?
Absolutely. We want to open up a lot of different locations in neighborhoods just like Brownsville. The main purpose of the cafe is really so that people can envision themselves becoming entrepreneurs. And we know that communities like Brownsville need more spaces like this. So we want to be able to open up more around neighborhoods like Brownsville.
Was this always your vision? Did you always see yourself as being a business owner right here where you were raised?
For me, not so much right where I was raised, but I definitely always visioned trying to be a business owner of some sort. The day-to-day 9 to 5 was like kind of not working for me, and but yeah, it's just more amazing that I could be an entrepreneur in my own community.
Me, no. I would have never imagined that I would become an entrepreneur, but I'm here, so I'm extremely excited to be here.
Well, you're here exuding that black girl magic.
Yes.
You guys are here like doing the thing, and I'm so happy to be talking to you guys. Like, come out here to Three Black Cats. Their food is amazing. If you have any events, you guys have it downstairs, I know, right?
Yes.
You guys have like the back room over there, so there's always a spot for you here. Thank you, ladies, for
No
talking to me. It was a
problem.
pleasure to meet you guys.
Thank you so much for the interview.
We had the chance to meet Diana and Iona, the amazing women behind this establishment. And I was time for my favorite part of the day, to eat my food and dig in. Ladies, back to you in the studio.
So guys, now we know Easter is around the corner, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some of our experiences growing up with celebrating Easter. And then later we actually have a fun game, which is why you see these props over here. And we'll explain it a little bit later. So Camille, what did you used to do for when you were younger for Easter?
So my family is big on holidays, and we're just like on TV, Easter egg hunt around. So like at my family, whatever, it's like family against family almost, like the kids of each family. So we're out there, the adults hide the eggs, and there's like candy or quarters or pennies or whatever inside your egg. So we did the whole big thing, like it's legit.
So do you guys get dressed up, go to church, then do
So
all of that, or?
since we all live in like different neighborhoods, everyone like the morning, everyone gets dressed, go to your own separate church, like do your thing with your family, your immediate family, and then we meet up. Easter's actually at my house, and then we meet up at my house. Everyone brings a little something, brings a meal, bring a gift because we play like a little gift exchange game.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, for the adults, like the Easter egg hunt is for the kids, and then the adults have a little game that we play too. And you just eat, drink, have fun, enjoy the company.
Okay.
So it's nice.
Yeah, that's kind of actually similar to how Easter used to be for me when I was younger. We would all go to my grandmother's house. So after, like you said, we would get dressed, and like I remember wearing this white dress,
Oh
the
yeah,
white stockings,
the
and the
dress
black
is like
shoes.
so important.
And I used to hate it. But my mom was like, "You better look nice for Easter.
Like,
You're gonna dress
your
up."
Easter best.
Yes, but we used to do that, and then we would go to church, and after we all would go to my grandmother's house, cause like all of us, we kind of live like about 5 blocks away from my grandmother's house, so it's
Yeah.
like once we
Everyone
finish arguing,
comes,
and
yeah.
we go right there, and we most definitely ate. Like the food was always amazing.
Holiday
and
food is the best.
Yes. And then what we would do, we would have like the little games like for the kids. I do remember as a kid, like we used to do, we actually used to paint the eggs.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, that's
decorate
definitely
it.
a big thing too.
Yeah, actually love doing that. I kind of want to bring that back and do that
Yeah,
again as an
painting
adult.
the
I haven't done that
eggs.
in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty fun, and I guess because like I'm an artist, so I like to draw and stuff. And then I also did like doing the egg hunt where there's like candy inside, and you
Yeah.
gotta find out where it is. But I think as far as growing up to Easter, it kind of changed. Like nobody was going to grandma's house anymore. Everybody pretty much stays to themselves, and especially as I was getting older, there was really no more kids.
Yeah. So like, what do
Right.
you do now?
Right. So, I mean, honestly, in my household, we just pretty much chill. Like, we don't even do anything anymore. We don't even get dressed up anymore. So, it's
But
kind of
see,
different now.
All right, we're gonna change that because you definitely don't have to do that. It does seem like aside from the religious part, it does seem like a childish holiday with the Easter egg hunt and all that. But we can make it fun. Like as we got older, we started putting money inside. Like you could find like the big egg has like $5 in it or whatever. And at my family, we definitely play a game, and each person is supposed to bring a little gift, like $10 and under, wrapped, and we put it, and it's not assigned to anyone. And you
Okay.
put all the gifts in like the middle of the table, and each person has to pick out a number, and when your number is called, you go in order picking out a random gift, and you're allowed to trade with different people, or someone
Okay,
could
I was
steal
about to
your
say,
gift,
I'm like,
things like that.
how?
So it ends up being fun. The adults end up having more fun than the kids, I guess. Like once the kids are in the corner eating their candy, and then the
Right.
adults are there. So I could definitely suggest like you guys doing something like that, because I feel like the holidays are definitely a way for us to like make sure we stay connected with our family and have that quality time. So just find ways to revamp it if you're not gonna
Right.
do the Easter egg hunt anymore. But I would say, hey, you guys should probably hide like maybe 1 or 2 eggs like inside the house and put like a $5 in it, and whatever adult finds it, like, hey,
Right.
you got $5, or lottery tickets. That's a good thing to put inside, like little things. It doesn't have to be like so childish.
Okay, so I guess, are there any other suggestions that?
Um, other games you could play, like my family is like big on music and like having fun. So we do like not a sing off, like a title of game, a name of the song game.
Okay.
So it's like we'll pick a category, break into teams, and like the category is money. So you have to list however many songs you know that say the word money or about money, whatever.
Okay.
And so we go back and forth playing something like that. So it's like you just have to think outside out of the box. The point of these things is to spend the quality time. So if you could find something that your family loves to do, it may be playing Xbox all together or watching a football game or whatever. Anything that you guys do, I think it's just as long as you guys come together and like just hang out, have fun with each other, then that's the point.
Yeah, so I guess we have like
we have this game.
Yeah, we have a new game that we found online where, because I was thinking about, okay, I don't celebrate, Easter like that anymore, but because I'm not a kid anymore. So as an adult, what can I do now? So we found this game where we have jelly beans, and I love jelly beans. I forgot how much I love jelly beans, by the way. But we found this game, so what we would do is we'll take the straws, and myself and Camille have to get whoever has the most jelly beans into this cup have to, I guess whoever has the less will lose.
The loser, yeah.
The loser.
So the point is get the jelly beans from in here to in here,
cup,
right? Okay,
and
using the straw.
Right, and whoever has the most is the winner. But the loser, there's several things that you can do. Like, the loser could take a shot. Like, especially if this is an adult game, the loser could take a shot. Or, like, you could do a truth or dare thing. So, like, whoever wins picks truth. Whoever loses
this is something that
dare.
you guys could do with your family.
Yeah, so we're going to try this out. We never did this before. So I guess let's see. We're going to have 1 minute to try to...
1 minute? All right.
Get this in.
You're going to say ready, set, go?
I guess so. Okay. So I think I need to get up a little bit. So ready?
All right, got your stance together? All right, we got this.
Ready, set, go. I'm not getting any. Oh my gosh, Camille, no, I can't take no shots.
Oh. Jess, come on, girl.
How are you doing this?
Get the small ones. You got these super huge jelly beans.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a loser right now. I can't even do it.
She's cheating. She's cheating.
Yes.
That's cheating, guys. Don't cheat. Cheaters have to take shots too.
How are you doing this right now? Oh my goodness. I can't do it. Ha.
10, 9, 8.
All right. Come on, Jess.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, I won.
Nah. Y'all see that? Y'all see this?
I won.
I have mad jelly beans.
You have to take a shot now.
Nope.
I won.
I'm good. I'm taking a shot of these jelly beans.
How was you? I couldn't even do that.
But see, definitely something like that would be
Oh my
fun
gosh.
to play at your family
I'm
thing.
so mad right now. Like, I couldn't even get one.
No, but these are some good suggestions. I hope you guys, take what we learned. If you guys want to do anything with your family and you guys do it,
Yes.
make sure you send it to us and show us what you've done, how you revamped your Easter.
Yes, and cheat. It's
Don't
okay.
cheat.
No, I'm kidding. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Winner.
Today, we learned a lot about siblings and how they have an effect on our relationships. I hope you enjoyed myself and Camille sharing with you about our own siblings. And I hope you guys try this Easter game we played today on the show that Camille beat me in.
Yeah, these jelly beans are really good. To stay updated with what's happening with our guests, our hosts, and the show, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The L Spot Show. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, The L Spot Show, to see our latest episodes and some unseen footage.
Before we go, we'd like to say thank you to our production team for being so committed and amazing. To our viewers, thank you for watching, and make sure you too network and be recognized. See you next week. Bye.